and every trace and confidence of the potential and the attributes of the fall come into contact with an eroding power of the life of God, and is chopping it away, and we no longer have confidence in the things that the fall wanted us to have confidence in, because of an activity of God that is ongoing in our heart. And ultimately we are brought to that point where we are completely dependent on the Lord, the way Jesus was dependent on the Lord. And you will begin to see in that season that you speak like Jesus. You act like Jesus. You operate like Jesus. Because you have come to the understanding of the fact that without him, we can do nothing. So Christianity is a call to ultimate surrender. And what we call worship is not singing. Worship. We say, let's worship. Then we bring songs. Now, the song is a means of transportation. That's not the worship. It's a means of transportation to the worship site. Because the concept of worship from Old Testament theology is sacrifice. The kind of thing that happened with Isaac when his father wanted to. You know, his father told him, I'm going to go yonder to worship. And what was the worship about? Sacrifice. So worship is not yet accomplished until some sacrifice. You have surrendered that pride. That's when worship. Yeah, you've surrendered that self-confidence. You've surrendered that bitterness. There is something that must die, something that must be sacrificed. There is something that must give way. There's something that must be eroded. The song is a means of transportation. If you check the book of Psalms, you're going to find 15 Psalms in that book that these Psalms are named differently. They are called the songs of ascent. They are vehicles by which we go to high places in the spirit. So that's what the singing part of worship, that's what it's about. It's a mode of transportation. Moving you into high places. The altar where you are going to sacrifice yourself, it's in high places. So you need a means of transportation. Oh, you are not with me. You are not with me. You are not with me. Yeah. That's where I kept my anger. I used to be a very angry man because I come from an angry lineage. Very angry. Sometimes you're angry. There's no reason why you're angry, but you're just angry. But I found an altar to put that anger. For some, because of the deceptions that you have suffered, you know, traces and strands of immorality have crept in. There is a place where you lay that down. You lay that down. So the need to surrender and angulate in order for us to receive grace supplies, to equip and to energize us to prosecute the will of God, comes when we acknowledge our inadequacy.